Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Clemson Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Death Valley. The tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Clemson set up with another first down. The run inside. It's Davidson. Pass to 6. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the middle. Right side, it's Westgard. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know.
And he's in. Touch!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
2nd and long here. Give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. He's got 42 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Hits inside. It's Davidson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse.
Breaks free in the middle. He's at the top, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it off.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Out wide left, it's Davidson. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll move the wide receiver. Breaks the tackle. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Got him on the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Hands it off. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Tigers! And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Changing the routes with his receivers. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Wesco. Off and running. Inside. Touchdown, Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Give him 88 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
He breaks a tackle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Quick give. It's Davidson. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And it's no good. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. And they got him in the end zone for... Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. He's got enough. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Running inside, it's Davidson. Touchdown, Clemson! And the ride. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Virginia will call its first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeps it himself. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, really nice job by the defense. Understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
And he missed it. No good. And despite the miss... Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched.
a live look at Hard Rock Stadium. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he believes so strongly in this wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense, bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. From the gun, it's Davidson. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touched. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again.
He'll take the deep shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They'll need a bunch on second down. Using his legs, it's Davidson. He's past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it in his belly. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Trying to get the corner. Quick toss. There's a crease. Bounding over the top. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. He'll toss it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Right side, it's Davidson. Touchdown, Tigers. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Snap in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. He's past the sticks. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now hits it. It's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for room. It's Davidson. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. Smashes through the tackle. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in. Motion from the wide receiver. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Keeping his eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He will be stopped short. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 13 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the 49ers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Hard Rock Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down right. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by...
He's loose. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And the offense takes the field. The run inside. It's Davidson. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Moore. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Left side, it's Moore. Hits the afterburner. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice.
Loose in the middle. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The handoff. Enough to move the chains. On the move at the 30. Racing to the right. The 30. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Hauls it in with one hand. That one interception and the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
3rd and long right here. Pulls it. The pitch. There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Haynes. Got enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship.